Next season, MVP, 60-plus wins. Nelly took this personal. Like, we weren't even supposed to be in the playoffs, but he said if we get in the playoffs, we're going to play Dallas, and we're going to beat them.
And that's all I care about in life.
Yeah, and he quit. I don't know, like quit's a big
well,
word. He might have checked out after
he didn't give a damn after that.
Yeah. So that season, again, Hughes, 65 wins, 67 wins, 68 wins.
67? 67.
Yeah, 67 wins. You're the MVP. 1 versus 8. What is your thought going into that series because we actually played you guys well that season, although we were out of the mix at the time. We played you guys well.
Yeah, so in 06, like I said, I wasn't that frustrated. Of course, I was a little disappointed, but I was like, I'm in my prime. Next year, we're coming in where we have the same team. We're going to roll. Start the season off 0-4. Win in a double overtime in Phoenix. We're about to go 0-5, and we win, and then roll the rest of the season. It was just one of those rolls where, like, we were on the road somewhere, we're down in the fourth quarter, and we just looked at each other, and Jet was like, we're gonna come back and win this. We're gonna get some big stars when we need them, and we're gonna just find some offense and give the ball to me and Jet, and we'll make it happen. So we had a crazy amount of confidence during that whole season. And then here come the Warriors, and we didn't love playing you guys. I gotta say, that was a tough matchup. That was you could laugh. I wish I could laugh.
You said we didn't love playing you guys.
I wish I could laugh. Now, you guys were a tough matchup for us. Not only did Nelly know every strength of ours since he coached us, and he knew exactly what to do.
Bro, I had tape on you. Just your moves. I'm talking about 30 minutes of just your tape, bro.
Well, there were a lot of moves. It was always going left. Yeah. You always said you can only go left. You can only go left. No, but you also had a lot of teams obviously had the blueprint, but they didn't have the personnel to pull it off.
Yeah.
You guys had a small team that always gave me problems and other problems. You guys were fronting in the post. Usually I can catch on anybody. We had a tough time getting the ball to me passing, first of all. Then every time I drove one way and I spun back, there came the trap.
He's going to spin.
He's going to spin. I like shooting out of my spin. Yeah. So then we didn't have a great shooting team or we didn't have a great passing team. So both of these things you guys just took advantage of. It was tough. I couldn't stop the bleeding. I didn't shoot well. I mean, that was probably my worst playoff series that I've played. And all the credit obviously to you guys. And that was tough, and then I took 07 almost harder than 06 because maybe I had such high expectations. We beat the Spurs like 3 out of 4 that year. Yeah. In my mind, I'm saying we're winning the championship that year, and I had made so much pressure on myself, and then maybe I was even froze up a little bit too much. I didn't play loose against you guys. I didn't have fun. And so that was one of the toughest. I felt like almost embarrassed for a couple of weeks. I didn't want to leave my house. I didn't want to go to the MVP ceremony, take the MVP. Usually back in the days, the MVP ceremony was during the second round, during the pregame. We didn't have a game anymore, so I had to put a suit on and go down there, and it was just awkward. I didn't want to be there. So every time I see my MVP trophy now at home, it's unfortunately, in my mind, I think of you guys. Well, I think of all the smoke when I see my damn